On the 10th of February 2025, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) announced that with effect from 1st of March 2025, withdrawals made at automated teller machines (ATM) owned by a bank outside its branch premises will now attract a charge of 100 naira per 20,000 naira. Withdrawals at shopping centers, airports, or stand-alone cash points will incur a 100 naira fee plus a surcharge up to 500 naira per 20,000 naira withdrawal. Nigerians who are everyday ATM users have this to say.
Yes, you will withdraw money, it will be deducted from you. That is at that level. But you also have an upward charges also for those who do POS. Like now, when the POS people are collecting 5,000 naira, an ATM, when you do 3 withdrawals, is 35 naira. Now you discover that the POS people now, their own will increase. Already they have increased it, yet because even though it has not been implemented, but they have increased years now. Some are no longer collecting 500 naira for 5,000. Some are collecting 150, others are collecting 200 naira. And by the time it will also increase, the cost of things.
We just have to push everybody to start withdrawing from their own bank. For example, I just made a withdrawal now, so that means they charged me 100 naira because I didn't know. Anyways, I didn't withdraw up to that, but that means we would tend to minimize the way we withdraw, or maybe we resort to over-the-counter withdrawal.
As regard to the ATM increase, is totally condemned. It's an addition to the sufferings of Nigeria, even by saying that the highest money you can take is 20,000. 20,000 cannot cook a pot of soup in Nigeria. So the government has to look into this situation of this country very well. Before the country will catch fire, when it catch fire, it will be difficult to put off.
A financial expert, Segun Sokpiton, shares a professional perspective on the effect the development will have on society.
A lot of times in Nigeria, we hear things and we don't actually look into the details before we react. What caught my attention was 100 naira for every 20,000. That's significant. It's not, the CBN will not throw words around carelessly. It means 100 naira per 20,000. So if I'm withdrawing, I will not pay up to 100 naira if I'm not withdrawing up to 20,000 naira. That's what it means. So for a lot of people, this would actually result in a lower transaction cost, lower cash withdrawal cost if you are withdrawing from ATMs. So hopefully, once people realize, I don't think people realize it yet. I don't think people realize this. So you can try, just go to an ATM.
It's a good decision.
It's a good thing.
Cashless policy.
It's a way. What the CBN has done with that is to drive people back to the ATMs and away from POS. That's what they're trying to do. And that's why you remember that they sanctioned 9 banks recently for not loading their ATM machines with cash. So they're trying to revive ATM machines in bank premises was dying. It was a dying source channel of access to cash. Most banks, you can't get cash from the ATMs until this CBN intervention. So I think what the CBN is doing is trying to push people back to the ATM machines, and I think it's a good initiative. It will actually, this is a reduction in cost of cash withdrawal. It's just that we don't see it. People are seeing it as an increment. Just check it. So I would encourage everybody, test what I'm saying, go to an ATM, withdraw 5,000, and check how much the debit you find that it will not be up to 100. For me, the CBN should have done a better job of explaining this to the public. Because I think if people understand it, they will not go to POS operators anymore. The POS operators should be backup. They should be that, I couldn't get cash in an ATM and I need cash desperately, so I go to POS. Not right now. What is happening is that the POS operator is the primary turn to. People go to POS operator first.
Will this decision by CBN really better the society? Well, time will tell. Matthew E. Jabike, Galaxy TV News, Lagos.